Hey everyone, how's it going? Adam here bringing you some more SuperCard action. Today we've got Ring Domination started, we've got our free milestone pack in the store with the new milestone revealed, and just generally new stuff in the store. The first Ray event, the Road to Glory, is over. Last night when we were streaming on Twitch, the stream got taken down, so I started streaming on YouTube and it turned into like this, I guess, marathon of grinding. So like normally we stream until about 4, 5 in the morning, but we ended up going for 14 and a half hours because for some reason I got it in my head that it'd be a good idea to try and do all of Heroic in one stream, essentially. So we grinded right through. I want to thank everyone for all of their support. It was really amazing. Everything to do with Twitch is sorted out. Everything is fine. We will be back on Friday with a special. I've got like a special stream plan, but I'm not allowed to talk about it until Friday. So I'll give you more information when I can with that. But yeah, thank you everyone who joined the stream. It was amazing. The support was boss. Everyone who like talked to me to keep me awake and just keep me going. It was amazing. We grinded right through, right down to like pretty much the last minute. I think we had like 5 minutes left when we finished it off. Because I'm not used to streaming on YouTube, the footage is kind of like weird. Like I've managed to download the footage, but then it's missing chat logs, and like it's downloaded in weird parts and stuff like that. So like I've got to figure out how to get it all together. But I want to make like kind of like just a little montage video and include like the chat and stuff to like really thank you guys. But yeah, let's get into it. If you like the videos, don't forget to subscribe, and let's do it. Right, so we've got the Team Ring Domination. So Booyaka obviously is the elemental card. Tyler Bates is the WrestleMania 36. Got obviously Elemental Booyaka, WrestleMania 36 Tyler Bates, Royal Rumble Bobby Fish, Vanguard Bobby Lashley, Primal Daniel Bryan, and Nightmare Boogeyman. So good luck to anyone who's going for the team cards in that. I hope everyone gets them. I hope to help everyone out because I know people are like stressing and trying to like reach that last minute elemental push for the Giant Unleashed, which starts on Thursday. We are expecting the champion event because Backlash is obviously now over. Our champions have been declared, so they're all locked in for the champion fusion event, which realistically I was expecting to drop today with it because they had such a like when they announced it, they had such a focus on right, it'll be the champions from Backlash, so realistically it makes sense for it to start at like once Backlash is over. But really, because it's a fusion event, I have a feeling that it might drop Friday, with Friday being like Fusion Frenzy or whatever it's called. Right, so jump into the store. So hit the milestone. I think it was King of the Ring matches or something. And 3 train-up cards from SummerSlam 19 through to Elemental. I mean, they're free. About all you can say about it. Rumble, SummerSlam 19, Nightmare. Right. The next one is if we do 1 million, train a card by a level 1 million times. then it'll unlock double picks. So this week's obviously Giants Unleashed, but next week is a Ring Domination. I highly doubt that they might do actually, but I can't realistically see it happening where they'll do a Ring Domination and allow 5 days of double picks during a regular ring, because it'd essentially make it kind of the same as a flash event, but lasting for 3 days. You're essentially giving like the event card away at that point. So I can't see that happening. More than likely, we'll see a miraculous like, oh, this milestone was done within a record of like 2 days or something like that. I reckon it'll trigger about, because if you release the Champions event on Friday for the Fusion event, then having double picks with that kind of makes sense, because it'll be picking stuff off the board to trigger the fusions. And I think they're more likely to do that than a double pick during a Ring Domination event. I could be wrong, but it just doesn't seem very likely. But we'll see what happens. Right, into the store. So we've got the Raw Remarkables, 600 credits, 5 superstars from Raw, Elemental down to Gothic. The Another Chance packs. So if you remember, I did like a little bit at the end of one of my videos where I showed how useful these are for tiering up. 5 superstars, Gothic to Elemental. Yeah, it's completely random superstars for only 200 credits. These are really good if you're trying to like, if you've realistically just started the game, or like you haven't been playing for very long and you're trying to boost up your tiers essentially. When you do get them as well, you're able to reshuffle. So even if you're, I'm not sure, like even if you're going for Elemental and WrestleMania 36 cards, realistically you can pay to reshuffle them until you get like a pro or a top tier card. Because once you pick a card in this pack, whatever tier it is locks in, and then it only shuffles within that tier. So if you get a WrestleMania 36 and it's a single for you, you can reshuffle it and it'll be a different WrestleMania 36 then. The only thing I'd say is it's expensive. So like obviously the higher the tier, the more coins it costs. So like I think for the lower tiers it might be like 100, 200 credits, but then it quickly ramps up to like, I think Nightmare's like 600 credits to reshuffle. So not sure how worth it the reshuffle is, but it is useful if you can do it. And then of course we have the RTG Undercards. So this does have R-Truth, Ricochet, Sting and Dolph Ziggler, Shinsuke and King Corbin, Samoa Joe and Kevin Owens, Cesaro and Andrade, Bobby Lashley and Robert Roode, Daniel Bryan and AJ Styles, Miz and Kofi Kingston, and Seth Rollins and John Cena. So if you've done all of the Road to Glory, 1,000 credits, and realistically, if you've still got all the cards from Road to Glory, then 1,000 credits guaranteed a pro. What pro you get is a different story, because like these types of packs, I always imagine like, oh, spend 1,000 credits, I'm going to get a SummerSlam 19, or spend 1,000 credits, I'm going to get a WrestleMania 35 John Cena. You know, I don't really see spending 1,000 credits and, oh, I'll definitely get a Ricochet or something like I just don't see it happening. But yeah, as I've been saying, I'd save these credits. Yeah, save your credits. The events I'd say are worth spending credits on, and I'll show you why in a sec, and waiting for those promo cards to hit the store as well. No doubt, I can't imagine them doing a Champion Fusion event and not having some form of promo packs to go alongside it. Whether it'll just be the pieces for the Fusion, or like one stage of 10 packs to get a guaranteed one kind of thing, kind of like the way they did with like Fusion packs and stuff like that. But yeah, I'd definitely hold off. You might notice like my credits have been like kind of decimated a little bit. We did spend probably a little bit more than we should have, but I kind of got too into the grind, so we ran out to ads like halfway through Heroic. So I did end up spending about, I'd say about 3,000 credits in all, in terms of like doublers, bouts, because we were buying bouts because we ran out of ads. So doublers and bouts I spent about 3,000 credits, but I didn't mind doing that because I'd normally spend 1,000 to 2,000 per event card. Giants Unleashed, I can get the Heroic for free. I don't have to spend any credits to get the Heroic. I've done it before. I've done it anytime there's been a Giants Unleashed actually that I've qualified for. I've actually got the Heroic from it for free, so I know that I can overspend realistically on the other event if there's a Giants Unleashed within that tier, within that event set. You know what I mean? Like if it wasn't Giants Unleashed and it was Ring Domination, I know I'll have to spend credits for doublers and stuff on Ring Domination, so I wouldn't spend as many in the first event. But let's have a look at our prize. That's something I just want to do, yeah. So let me just quickly, because everyone keeps showing them with equipment, I just want to eliminate that a sec. I know he's not as, oh, it's so close. Oh, it's only triggers anyway. So I just wanted to show the comparison. So regular pro event, Undertaker, WrestleMania 36. So we've got 2641, 2650, 2558, 2595. Heroic Mysterio, 2569, 2586, 2632, and 2614. Like, because of the types of characters that they actually are, they're obviously opposite, so they two-slat each other no matter, like, realistically anyway. But even if they didn't, it comes damn close to it. I think this is the last time, unless there's a development from SuperCard. I think this is my last point to make on the whole stat thing. If you take a step back and look at it properly, what they've done with the stats has made it so that this is the first tier that, as of this moment, is truly not pay to win. It's got rid of the pay to win model. You still have event cards which require investment, and that's either investment of time or money. You can either invest your entire weekend and get it for free, or you can put in time. You can put in money, which then saves you time, so you're not sacrificing an entire weekend. So the event cards aren't pay to win. That's a different model. The thing that was pay to win was the base cards at the launch of a new tier. Because what would happen is a new tier would launch, and then the only thing available was packs. Shiny, glorious packs. And these packs obviously cost a lot, especially before the special packs and like the special offers and stuff. All we had was the 5,500 packs. So then you had only a select few people who could throw loads and loads of nice little credits on their game and smash packs, and then they'd have the best top 8 in the game by literally just spending credits. No effort, no work, just burn through credits, and they have the best cards available at that point in the game. Now, I know, like, at certain points, the promotional cards sometimes are locked behind a paywall, but promotional cards never beat event cards, so they're never the strongest card in the game. But before the first event, so there's always an event before there's a promotional card. So before the event, all that's available is base cards. So if your base cards completely destroy the previous tier, they are the strongest cards in the tier. And that made the game pay to win for the initial stages of every tier. And they've eliminated that. And it's annoyed the hell out of so many people. People who generally sit there and moan about how the game's pay to win, but take full advantage of the pay to win aspects. So by eliminating the pay to win part, it's required people to have put effort into the previous tier. Now, if you didn't play the previous tier, you can still get like the base cards and that, which are of a level where they'll allow you to get the event cards. That's all they're there for. Base cards are there for players who didn't play the previous events to be able to still obtain the event cards. And that's all they should be there for. Basic cards shouldn't be special in any way. They are the basic common cards of that tier. And all the people moaning, saying like, oh, they're too weak, we want them buffed. Why? Look how powerful Ray is. Why do you need your base card to be more powerful if you're going to have event cards this powerful? Or is it because event cards require effort? Like, even if I could throw 50,000 credits on an event, the event's not going to play itself. I still have to play the game. Whereas I can throw 50,000 credits at packs, and that's instant results. That's instant cards. So it's becoming more and more obvious why people are unhappy. And this isn't like I think most people don't know why they're not happy about the stats. They just see other people unhappy about the stats and think it's a problem when it doesn't affect them. And it's that not being open about why you're really unhappy and almost manipulation, that it's like, yeah, don't. Just be honest. You don't like this because you can't buy your way to the top. And that seems to be the case for a lot of the complaints, especially if you look back at how, like, because that's the beautiful thing about SuperCard community. Everyone posts stuff on Twitter about their decks, about their pulls. So all you have to do is scroll back far enough and you can see who, as soon as WrestleMania 36 came out, smashed all the packs to gain an immediate advantage. So, yeah, all it takes is you to click on the profile and scroll back a little bit and it becomes obvious who's who. But yeah, I know I've went on a little bit, but that's all I really wanted to say. I'm not going to, there's no way of talking about it anymore. One, chances are nothing will change. Two, until Card Daddy or SuperCard or whoever make an official announcement people arguing amongst each other isn't going to change people's minds, right? You can put forward like the most convincing arguments. At the end, chances are, like, it's the internet, chances are you're not going to change their mind. They're just going to feel attacked by you and go on the defensive. So whether you're pro elemental, I guess, or not pro elemental, then just like I get on with it or don't. Like I don't know what to say to people. Like I guess just don't argue with each other about it. It's pointless. Right, I think that's it. Got a lot of work to do on like the montage clips. Yeah, it's been a good day. So I'm gonna carry on with the team event, and as always, stay safe. I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.